Hey there, it's me, Castleofrandom. Yeah, it's been a while since we talked about a game on this channel, but here we are, talking about a game on this channel. And it's Street Fighter 6. Now, I know I'm a little bit late when it comes to talking about the leaks in the Street Fighter Season 4, and fair enough. I mean, we do have the roster of, apparently, that the leak says that Vega, Makoto, Menat, and Q will be joining the Street Fighter 6 roster in Season 4, which is next year. Or this summer? I think? This summer. Yeah. Or from September onwards, I don't know. Anyway, that got me thinking into what characters would be good for, or I would want to see in Street Fighter Season 5, I guess, or just being added to the game overall. Street Fighter has pretty big roster, but we can explore that regardless. So, let's see which characters we would want to add in Street Fighter Season 5, or overall. Okay, so we do have quite a lot of them to go through, and we're on this, this random website that I found, but we're focusing more so on people that we want to see. And first of all is none other Rolento. Yeah, I really like Rolento to be added in Street Fighter 6. See, Rolento is one of those characters that, he's been way before Ultra Street Fighter, but he is one of those characters that just oozes swag for me, and I think with the Drive Rush system, his actual moveset will pair beautifully. And in all honesty, let's be real for a second before we continue here. There has not been a single zoner being added to Street Fighter currently, in the sense of having a mix-up, kind of a gameplay where most of the characters that we currently have are Drive Rush and only JP is like kinda zoner, but he's more so annoying than being a zoner. I just don't like JP at all, if you didn't know by now. But if Vega is actually confirmed, that would be kind of the one character that kind of fits in this narrative where you have like you see wall jumps, some schmicks, some non-conventional movement compared to other characters, whereas all of them kind of feel the same in regards to you go down, you drive, you rush, you push forward, and you try to go into a 50-50 or overwhelm them with buttons, and then you win. I know that Rolento will be phenomenal addition to Street Fighter 6, and trust me, the sooner they do with that decision, the better, and we'll all be happy with it. Rolento's moveset has always been nice, like setting up the traps, and trying to do that it's just gonna work out. Trust me, man. It just will. Next one that we have on the list is Cody. Yeah, who would have thought? I think this is kind of the most obvious answer of a character that needs to come in Street Fighter 6. Cody in Street Fighter 5 was just amazing, bro. And given that this is happening in Metro City, like the whole open world is in Metro City, I think it's a no-brainer that Cody should be added to Street Fighter 6. It's just kind of, he's the mayor now. He's the big bad wolf now after Hagar. So it's kind of, I don't know, man. And his moveset was as cool as fuck, bro. Like you had the zonk knuckle, the knife, the pipe setup with the command grab. Brother, he was just like, I don't know, man. I really like Cody in Street Fighter 5. It's just, I think he fits the game nicely, man. And we do need some type of a brawlery character, We do have quite a lot of them, but I don't know, man. I only feel like Bison is the most kind of one. I don't know. I kind of feel we need more of Cody, man. And I think he will also be a great addition to Street Fighter 6, man. You can't go wrong with a classic character, if you ask me. And immediately moving from Cody, another character that I would add absolute addition to is none other than our boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Charlie Nash, or Nash as known in Street Fighter 5. Bro, I think Nash also would fit very good, given that his moveset it's kind of revolving around those type of ordeals, and he has that V triggers where he does like the super dash, the schmicks up. I don't know, man. And I kind of want. I know canonically he's dead. He has been revived and dead again. You know, blah blah blah. But man, since we're doing old clusterfuck, I might as well have Nash as well. I know this will never happen, and I am kind of like also 50-50 a little bit that, you know, maybe he doesn't really need to come back. But just for the sake of it, if I would have to do it as an honorable mention, I would add Nash as well. We also have this visual representation because just so we don't go through it. Off the bat, before I move on, I'm gonna just push the obvious opinion that people want to see on the side. Sean and Dudley, I don't know where he is here on the screen, but those are like the two characters that a lot of people ask for, and I'm one of those people as well. At least for Dudley, I really like Dudley to be added in Street Fighter 6. It's the popular opinion, I'm not gonna dwell on it, we all want it, I'm not gonna talk about it, there it is, here's Dudley. And which brings me, he is right below another character that I want to talk about, and that's El Fuerte. Yeah, I know, a lot, I think it's the overstatement or understatement. Everybody, I think, hates El Fuerte to some degree. Even though I've never played El Fuerte, I do want to say I like him as a character. I know a lot of people see it's like stupid to have like a luchador that's cook and his motivation is dumb. But what I actually think is he needs kind of like we could do like a overwork or rework just like we did with Ed. And apparently also Alex got that kind of rework as well. Sorta he kinda got an upgrade, I guess. But if Ed got a rework and he's now better than he was in Street Fighter 5, although I liked Ed in Street Fighter 5 as well, then I'm sure that we can have El Fuerte have a rework and be even better in Street Fighter 6. I don't know, man. I just think that El Fuerte also will. I know that his super dash, you know, the fast speed is gonna be very cheeky for, you know, for mix-ups, and it would be interesting to see how his kind of moveset that he had in Street Fighter 4 being upgraded or reworked like Alex will kind of fit in that playstyle. I think he's very, very, very well built to be added to that game. I don't know. I think he's gonna be a great addition. Something about El Fuerte always seemed interesting. At the end of the day, not every character has to have a deep ambition for doing what he's doing. Some people just need to be dumb schmucks and it works. Not everybody has to have a deep meaning for getting strength or whatever. Some people never should be re-added again. The twins, Hugo, but Rufus, please never. Gouken, never. Ed, we have it. Zeku, I mean, we kind of have Kimberly, so it would be redundant. Hakan, I mean, he is kind of like a one and done character. I mean, we do have quite a lot of grapplers, and I don't think Hakan is really a dominant pick, to be honest. Capri, we already have Sea Viper, kind of. The twins, I don't know, I don't like the twins. We have like two people like Ken and Ryu being sort of the same, and how many Shotos or, you know, when you need to have similar characters just so they can be added as well. Not sure who this is, probably Seth. Seth is also an interesting character that can be added, but I wouldn't add him. Per se, Poison would be interesting, definitely. So far, the ones that I really want are Dudley, El Fuerte, Cody, and Nash. Those are like the 4 so far. And Rolento. Okay, that's the 5. I forgot Rolento for a second. I just saw him in the corner. Falk, no, Menat. I know she's kind of leaked, but please don't do this. It's kind of like, that's ass if you do that. Why would you add her? Kind of makes no sense. Not sure. Sakura, I know a lot of people say about to be added, for her to be added as well, but Remy, no. Gil would Gil be interesting? I don't know. Gil or Urien, maybe they should make a comeback, but not necessarily have to. Like, the longer I'm looking at the rest of the roster, the more I'm kind of like, I can live without it. It's whatever, you know. Nobody's crying for Nikali to be added, or Fung, or I don't know, Birdie. Who gives a fuck about Birdie, man? The evil incantations of like violent Ken, violent Ryu are really necessary? Nah, we already have that. Maybe if we do, since we had in Street Fighter 5, we had kind of Kage being the evil incarnation of Ryu. So maybe in this kind of Street Fighter 6, because Ken is like on the defense, that he's running away, he is being like framed with the world tour story, maybe we could have a violent Ken, but it would be too much. I think it would be an overkill. Oral, he was fine in Street Fighter 5 when he was called back, and that's enough. Not necessarily need Abigail, fuck no. Ibuki, whatever. Laura, she was never really that interesting of a character for her to be like a standalone. Oh my god, we have to add her. Maybe only Fei Long could be an additional, but whatever. I'm also whatever for him. Okay, so these are like the 5 characters and we need to stop the 5 characters train, or the 4 character train, definitely. Definitely. So, long story short, as we said, 5 characters that I want to see in Street Fighter 6 Season 5, and since it's Season 5, they can have these 5 characters. It's gonna be Fuerte, Dudley, Cody, Rolento, and Nash. Those are like my top 5. So, with that said, that's gonna be the end for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and let me know in the comments below what are your thoughts and what heroes would you add to Street Fighter 6. What do you think about the leaks? Are you happy about them, or are you sad, or which characters surprised you the most? Also, like the video if you want to, subscribe because it doesn't cost anything and it's nice. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, till next time, I guess.